Bentham and Hooker system of classification. George Bentham and J.D. Hooker, the two British systematists, proposed a natural system of classification in their work Genera Plantarum. The system of Bentham and Hooker was based on the doctrine of the constancy of species, although the publication of the first part coincided with the appearance of Darwin's Origin of Species. This classification was based on the system of classification proposed by de Candolle. Classification denotes the arrangement of a single plant or group of plants and distinct category following a system of nomenclature and in accordance with a particular and well established plan. Some of the earlier system of classification of angiosperms were artificial systems, since they used only certain superficial characteristics as the basis. With a more and more detailed study on the morphological, physiological, and reproductive aspects of angiosperms, the artificial systems of classifications were replaced by the natural system of classification. They described 97,205 species of flowering plants grouped into 202 orders. Now it is recognized as families. The system has the advantage of being the first great natural system of classification, which is very easy to follow. Here, this is Bentham and Hooker system of classification. Plant kingdom. Cryptogams means non-flowering plants. Phanerogams means seed-bearing plants. That means Bentham and Hooker system of classification. Plant kingdom is divided into cryptogams and phanerogams, non-flowering plants and seed-bearing plants. Phanerogams or seed-bearing plants is again divided into three classes: dicotyledone, gymnospermy, monocotyledone. Dicotyledone means seed having two cotyledons. Gymnosperm means seed not enclosed in fruit. And monocotyledon means seed having one cotyledon. So this phanerogamy is divided into three classes: dicotyledone, gymnospermy, and monocotyledon. Now this dicotyledone again divided into three subclasses: polypetale, gamopetale, and monoclamidae. Polypetale, here in this petals are free. The flower, the petals which are free. In gamopetale, petals fuse, and monoclamidae, in these petals are upset. Now this class, dicotyledone, gymnospermy, monocotyle, divided into three subclasses: polypetale, gamopetale, and monoclamidae. Now let us discuss about in these three subclasses. First, polypetale. In this polypetale, there are three series: Thalamiflorae, Disciflorae, and Calciflorae. Thalamiflorae, in which petals and stamens are hypogynous. In Disciflorae, petals and stamens hypogynous, a nectariferous disc at the base of the ovary. In Calciflorae, the petals and stamens perigynous type or epigynous type. This Thalamiflorae series, which include 6 orders, 34 families. In Disciflorae, 4 orders, 22 families. In Calciflorae, 5 orders, 27 families. Now let us discuss about another subclass, Gamopetalae. In this Gamopetalae, there are 3 series. Inferior, here in this ovary is inferior, heteromere and bicarpellate. In bicarpellate, ovary is superior and bicarpellary. In inferior, there are 3 orders, 9 families. In heteromere, 3 orders and 12 families, in which bicarpellate series, 4 orders and 23 families are there. Now another subclass, that is to be monoclams. In this monoclamidae, there are 8 series. They are Curvembriae, Multiovulate aquatici, Multiovulate terrestres, Microembriae, Daphnias, Ecchlamydospore, Unisexuals, and Ordinus anemone. In Convembriae series, these 6 families are there, and Multiovulate aquatici is 1 family, Multiovulate terrestres, which include 3 families, Microembriae in these 4 families, Daphnials in these 5 families, Ecchlamydospore in these 3 families, Unisexuals in 9 families, Ordinus anemone, total 9 families. So in this type of, in this dicotyledonous division. Now let us discuss about another class, that is to be Gymnospermae. Here in this Gymnospermae, there are 3 families are there. One Cycadaceae, second one Coniferae, and third one Nitaceae. And now another class, that is to be Monocotyledonous. Here in this there are 8 series are there. They are Curvembriae. Here in this, in Monocotyledonous, here in this Microspermae, Epigynae, Coronarias, Calcinae, Nudiflorae, Apocarpae, and Glumeae. Here in this Monocotyledonous means seed having 1 cotyledon. There are 7 series are there. In this epigynae, ovary is inferior. In coronary perianth retroid ovary superior in apocarpe. In this, carpets are free. In last glumacy series, the perianth small scale like. In this type of classification in Bentham and Hooker system. So this is the representation in front of you, each and every class, subclass, orders and families. So here the plants with examples: Ranunculus family, Papaver family, Rutaceae family, Leguminosae, Rosaceae, Umbelliferae, Compositae, Asclepiadaceae, Solanaceae, Lamelles, Euphorbiaceae, Plumaceae. Now, Bentham and Hooker system of classification. In this system, these are the demerits. The position of gymnosperms in between dicots and monocots is anomalous. These systematists fail to recognize the importance of Robert Brown's discovery, which showed that the seeds of gymnosperms are naked. In the system, classification is based on single and mostly artificial characters. Consequently, closely related families were kept widely and many unrelated distant families were put together. For example, in the dicotyledons, Euphorbiaceae was put in Monoclamidae, though it is related to marvels. Similarly, in monocotyledons, Hydrocarataceae and highly evolved Orchidaceae were put together under microspermy due to the small seeds. Compositae, which is a highly advanced family, is placed in Inferae at the beginning of Gamma-petale. In this system of classification, another demerit, the Amaryllidae, which is undisputedly more allied to Liliaceae, is clubbed with Cytamine in series Epigyne on account of inferior gynoecium. Undue importance is given to the habit of plants in creating the two series multiovulate Aquataceae and multiovulate terrestris in monoclave. These are the demerits in Bentham and Hooker system of classification. Thank you.